By suspending sail wings from the trailing edge of a Mothra model kite, what you can do is drive these two bottom lines here. On the ends of these bottom lines you're going to want to have a linked generator system. So these gill type vertical sails here have the leading edge ahead of the phase of the trailing edge. So the leading edge is going to come up to the end first, turn back, whilst the trailing edge is still going up and then turning back, so that the face of the sail always points to one side of the wind. If we're on the front here, it's driving that way. Because of the perspective here, we've got that wrong. Yeah. You can see it's pushing off that side now. The perspective is right for this sail here. Now, yeah, it's being driven back to the left-hand side. Now, when the leading edge line comes out here, I'd want it to be driving around about here, and the back edge driving around about here. Now, these two driven systems, you'd want to be intrinsically linked so that the line speed is the same driving both ways. Although I've said that the phase is out, so what I reckon would happen if you were driving here, there'd be a ball or a signal point on the end of the line, which would knock an extra pulley outwards out here. To, if you had the back line longer than the front line, you could take up the tension on the back line that way, so that the back phase comes round and it turns off on the other side. There'd be a pulley come in on the other side, out on this side. I'll show you when. So it goes out about now, takes up the tension so that the sail is turned around and turns back. So you're driving two bottom lines with that. Another system, of course, would be to have these gills individually on a shorter load path up here, so that you are driving the complete mothra. So here it's going to be bending off to that side. That way it's going to bend off to this side once it drives back here. And when it turns around, it's going to go off that way. Yeah, I quite like the idea of the small gills below. Let me know what you think.